Hello YouTube, this is MrPielil, and once again we have some more Battlefield 3 maps here. This first map today is called Grand Bazaar. Now this is, I think it's the map that was in the original Fault Line trailers. I think it's based around that campaign map. It's a tight urban combat, it's supported in all game maps. The fiction for this map is the battle for central Tehran has reached its second week, and what was expected to be over within days now continues as Russian and US forces clashed for control over this ancient city. The designer's thoughts on it said, "We knew we wanted to do something very urban in the city of Tehran. The fiction has you coming in 2 weeks after the fighting started, so the tight and narrowly built city has a great deal of destruction already when you spawn into the game." So that's gonna be cool, and then like to blow it up even more, the map's basically something like No Man's Land, I can guess. So that this map's gonna be really pretty good. Grand Bazaar is classically mirrored map, with both paths have similar pathways and sideways and possibilities. To so basically this map is basically symmetrical. So you have a building top left, you have a building top right, it's building bottom left, building bottom right, stuff like that. So yeah, and it says here that it's very short, close range, quarter combat. So shotguns and I would say SMGs are going to be the ones that are mainly favoured for this map. This next map here, Caspian Border, which we've seen it, well, for the PC people anyway, we've seen in the beta and we've seen the Caspian Border gameplay trailer, but just in case you haven't, this is going to be like it says vehicle warfare in a large valley. So obviously we know the jets are definitely in this, and it's going to be supported in all game types. So this is going to be pretty awesome. If I'd say Rush, I think they would use just the Apaches for Rush. But yeah, the fiction behind this: a recon Russian force has set up camp on the Turkmenistan side of Iran border and proceeded to take over the heavily built up border checkpoint. So obviously this is a border, I guess. Then this is a border checkpoint. So designs for Caspian Border was meant to encapsulate the classic Battlefield all-out vehicle warfare gameplay, and also to be lush and green contrast to the more urban desert maps in Battlefield 3. Border control splitting the map was introduced and added an interesting break both visually and gameplay wise to the otherwise beautiful open landscape. So yeah, there's more on this. Basically saying that there's gonna be a lot of vehicles in here, and generally too long to be covered by foot. So pretty much you're gonna have to, if you're gonna want to move around on this map, you're gonna want to do it on foot. You don't want to be, you know what I mean, in the vehicle. Sorry, you don't want to be running across this whole map. You're gonna probably die just from exhaustion, and I'm not even kidding. You as like a person, like you just run out of sprint energy. So yeah, onto this next map. This next map is called Seine Crossing. Once again, it's in France. Like it's in Paris. The brief thing of this one is vehicle and infantry combat in downtown Paris. So if we're relating this to like a Battlefield Back on 2 map, I would say this one is more like the end part of Oasis, or I've forgotten all the maps to be honest, but yeah, just ones like that with these little tight buildings and stuff. The fiction behind this is the American invasion of Russian-occupied Paris is in full motion. The upscale area of the 7th district of Paris serves as the battleground. So the Seine crossing has 2 sections of Paris split in the middle by the river Seine. Seine crossing has a number of large roads for vehicle patrol, while infantry can sneak through tight alleyways and climb staircases to reach second and third levels inside buildings to reach better tactical positions. So basically, there's going to be a lot of sniping spots in this map because you can get up so high. It's going to be pretty cool, you know, because snipers are not as good as they were in Bad Company 2. They've been dubbed down, and to be honest, if you're going to get a kill in real life, actually, you're going to get a kill, and it's not with like a Barrett or anything like that. You're going to have to try and get a headshot because soldiers nowadays, they wear so much body armor to stop them from dying from these bullets. Like if you're going to snipe someone, you're going to have to hit them in the neck or the head. It's the only way you're going to kill someone. But here it says the final MCOM stations in Rush are placed inside a bank building, which is the largest indoor environment of this map, and forces the attackers to slightly change tactics. So I guess that you can blow stuff up in this one, but you're gonna have to go all infantry, just full out assault on the last MCOM station, which could prove pretty awesome, you know. This fourth map here is called, well, it says here N Canals on the video, but it's actually called Nosh Canals. I think that's how it said. It's, yeah. Anyway, don't worry. Nosh Canals. The briefing is mixed combat in an industrial setting, so obviously it's going to be battlefield combat that we love in the vehicles and in on foot. The fiction behind this is the U.S. Marines launch a strike on major harbour by Noshar whatever canals on the Iran coast. So yeah, this is harbour canals here. I guess it's like next to a harbour to transport loads of stuff. But yeah. The designers thought on this one. When we set out to do this map, we wanted to contrast urban and rural with something more industrial. The canals uppers and industrial harbour featuring a mix of infantry, land vehicle, and boat gameplay. So I guess that this is kind of like Arica Harbour. If you ever play that, I guess it's kind of like that one. The attackers in Rush start out on a carrier ship and can reach the beachhead by amphibious vehicles, boats, and helicopters. So we're going to start off out on a aircraft carrier, like you do in 1943, and you're going to end up being get to the MCOM stations via vehicles, boats, and helicopters, which sounds pretty awesome. This map could be pretty good, you know. And this last and final map called Karg Island. This map here is brief description of it is amphibious assault. So I guess there's going to be a lot of boat vehicles and stuff. But there's the fiction behind it. Karg Island is Iran's biggest oil export terminal. If the US can stake control over this island, it will deny the Russians critical access to Iranian oil reserves. So yeah, so once again, it's America and Russia in this one, obviously fighting over oil reserves in the world. America are doing that anyway. They're just trying to say that, oh, it's weapons of mass destruction, man. Sorry if you're American and like you're really patriotic, but if you watch it carefully, oil prices going up, and they just want all the oil to themselves, really. So yeah, out of all that one, design thoughts. They said that it's the second map with boat gameplay. Thematically, it's representing an assault against Karg Island in the Persian Sea and an industrialized island not far away from the Iranian coast. The map is slightly more focused on vehicles with longer distance between flags than, for example, Noshar Canals. In the rush game mode, the beach assault begins on the coastline with a well-defended beach. You need to break through and create a beachhead for further attacks on the island before it opens up a wider part of the map later on. So this map here it sounds pretty awesome just from the start of that rush intro part there. But this map sounds pretty awesome. These are the 9 maps that have been confirmed by DICE and by Battlefield. So this is Mr. Pilo signing out. Till next time, see you YouTube.